Hello everyone, here I'm Sugra Kumar from Department of English Language and Literature Part 3. I am here to discuss on the topic of feminist literature and the second wave of feminism. So this is the outline of my topic. First, I will discuss feminism, background of feminism, earlier and later forms of feminism, waves of feminism, types of feminism, works of feminism in the perspective of second wave. So these are all topics will be covered in this video. Hopefully this video will be beneficial for all of you. First of all, I will discuss the origin of feminism. The word feminism is derived from Latin word femina, which means the woman. The word used in 1819 in UK, it talks about the rights of women. Simply, we can say that it talks about the equality. What is feminist movement? What the feminist movement is about pushing for fairness between genders, women's rights, and breaking down system where men have more power. It changes to deal with new issues and views. In the past, only men were involved in public matters, voted, and held offices. As gender concerns in politics grew, women started working together for equal rights. Now we have the basic goals. What were the basic goals of feminist movement? Wage pay. It wants men and women to pay equally for the same work. Reproductive rights. It advocates for women to have control over their own bodies and choices about pregnancy and childbirth. Fighting discrimination, feminism works against unfair treatment of women based on their gender. The more radical side of the women's movement pushes for equality not just at work but also in personal and family life, challenging traditional gender roles. Feminism. It was a movement. It talks about equality of genders. It seeks eliminate genders based on discrimination, promoted equal opportunities for women in various aspects of life, including education, employment, and social interactions. Incorporates discussions about reproductive rights, gender roles, and the challenging of societal norms that contribute to gender inequality, focusing on gender issues. Now, the background of feminism, origin of feminism is already I discussed, and it is emerged in the late 9th century and early 20th century. It is also called the suffrage movement. It also advocating for the right to vote, involved from broader movement for social justice and equality. Now we have key elements of feminism. The first key element is gender as a social construct. The second is patriarchy and power relation. The third key element is representation and identity. The third element is intersectionality, and the fourth element is women's voices and experiences. Moving further, the first key element is gender as a social construct. Gender is like an idea made up by society, shaped by things like culture, language, and holds power. It says that fixed gender stuff isn't just biology, it's about their also history and society. The second element is patriarchy and power relation. The writers often come from a world where a male our favorite, all these affects what they write. The power gaps between genders in stories often show and strengthen the bigger social order. Now, the third key element is representation and identity. Stories in books shape how we see genders, making us think about who we are. Books can either stick to or shake up what we expect about gender, playing with norms and stereotypes. Moving further, the third key element is intersectionality. Thinks about how being a male and female mixes with other stuff like skin color, ma- many who you love, and what you can do. It says we should look at this mix in stories to see it how it affects what's shown and what it means. The last key element is women's voices and experiences. Points out and makes important the things women say and go through in stories. It wants to find, study, and make sure people notice what women bring to stories, especially when others often ignore or leave it out. Now, I will talk about the waves of feminism. First wave of feminism. First wave from it started from 1848 to 1920. It's also called suffrage movement. The first wave of feminism aimed to fix unfairness for women in politics and laws. They wanted the right to vote, own property, get an education and work. Women started questioning all fair fashion rules. Annie Bradstreet, Aphra Behn, and Mary Wollstonecraft, they were the leader of First Wave. Mary Wollstonecraft, also called the grandmother of British feminism, so they contribute in First Wave of feminism. Furthermore, First Wave key achievements, it is also called suffrage movement. It means that right to vote. It is key achievement that to vote. The granting of voting rights to women in several countries, such as New Zealand in 1893 and the United States in 1820. Now, the second wave of feminism, it started from as in 1960 and in 1980. It talks about the liberation. The second wave of feminism realized that just getting rights on paper did not fix everything for women. It became a big movement about fairness in society. They cared about equal treatment, the right to control their bodies, not for facing discrimination at work, and being free with their choices about relationships. It focused on a wide range of issues including gender equality, reproductive rights, workplace discrimination, and sexual liberation. Alan Shorter, this was a famous writer which wrote a book named A Literature of Their Own. इससे इस बुक की इस वेब की शुरुआत हुई थी. Notable events in the second wave: the publication of Betty Friedan's The Feminine Mystic, the formation of the National Organization for Women, activities around issues like the Equal Rights Amendment in the United States. This phase of feminism significantly advanced women's rights and contributed to lasting changes in society. Now, the third wave of feminism from 1990 to 2010, the third wave of feminism learned from the past and looked at more things. It cared about how women's experiences are different based on things like races, colors, who they love, and how they identify. This phase also like emphasize on empowering individuals and enjoying various ways people express feminism, like through pop culture and social media. They spoke up for the right to control their bodies, their treatment, and breaking down all fashion norms. Men focused on post structuralist interpretation. We can say that individualism are diversity. Now, the fourth wave of feminism in 2010, the latest wave of feminism cares about including everyone understanding different experiences and using social media to unite and spread feminist, idea, feminist ideas. They are uh, continuing the work from before, like getting the right to vote, protecting reproductive rights, and the standing against violence and unfair treatment based on gender. Furthermore, the latest wave of feminism wants to fix ongoing problems like unfair treatment, harassment, and not enough women in important roles. So, social media like Twitter and Instagram helps this wave grow. They use the internet for women to feel stronger, want for fair pay for the same job, and rely on technology to make a difference. Now, the main goals. What were the main goals of fourth wave of feminism? This new wave seeks to address the ongoing issues that still affect women, such as gender equality, sexual harassment, and limited representation in politics and media. So, social media has played a significant role in the resentment and feminist activism during the fourth web platform like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Empowerment of women through internet equal pay, equal works depend on technology. Now we have types of feminism. The first type is liberal feminism. What is the liberal feminism? That women are uh, rational beings. This they have the right to choose their socio-political economy. It seeks equality through legal reform, not through revolution. That means if someone wants to work, she can work. If someone to do business, then that woman can do business. If some woman wants to be a homemaker, then she can be a homemaker as well. It depends on her choice. It seeks equality through changes in right. Then women got right to acquire property through legal reform. The seek equality. The second type of feminism is radical feminism. Radical feminism aims to be dismantle patriarchy rather than making adjustment to the system through legal changes. So, what is patriarchy? It is the belief that man is superior to women. So, rather than feminism want to dismantle this belief system that exists in our society. They focus on cultural changes and want a revelation. Carol Carol Hanisch, she was a radical feminist. Her famous work, The Personal is Political. Marxists are material feminism. This studies inequality in terms of both class and genders. Now, the socialist feminism blend of radical and Marxist feminism. They say that women are oppressed not only because of gender but also because of race, age, class, and religion. The second is cultural feminism. It refers to philosophy that men and women have different approaches to the world around them. It points out how modern society is hurt by encouraging masculine behavior, aggression, completeness. Society would benefit if feminine behavior was encouraged, such as cooperation, kindness, nourishing, peace, and relationship. Furthermore, black feminism. In this type of feminism, black women have an acute understanding of the negative impacts of sexism, racism, and class discrimination. Black and brown women face many problems due to not only their gender but also because of their color. Now, post-colonial feminism. Post-colonial feminism look at how the history of colonialism has affected women. It explores how gender based oppression is connected to the colonial structure today. Trans feminism. It is about supporting and including transgender women in feminism. Focus on their rights and experiences, making sure they are uh, recogni- re- recognized and heard within the broader feminist movement. Furthermore, ecological feminism, we can say that ecofeminism, it connects the mistreatment of women with the home, the environment. It criticizes how both women and nature are exploited in patriarchal system. Now, digital feminism, it uses technology and online platform to talk about gender problems, bring attention to issues, and challenge traditional male dominated norms. Works of feminism in the perspective of second wave. So these are the famous works which are written in the second wave of feminism. The first work is The Feminine Mystic by Betty Friedan in 1963. The second says by Samuel T. Beer, The Dialectic of Sex by Sylvia Firestone, which is written in 1970. The Female Urge by Cameron Greer in 1970. Sexual Politics by Kat Millett in 1969. The Myth of Women's Inferiority by Avril The Problems That Has No Name by Betty Friedan, which is written in 1963. So this is all about our